Halloween. 6 strangers have been invited to a party. If they can stay up till dawn, they'll win $1 million each. The only catch is that they'll have to live through the night.
Let the games begin.
What's in there? Hey, I think I got something.
Open the door!
Steven, are you doing this?
No.
Yes, sir.
This is how we do it.
What's up, Hackstab / coming at you from some kind of studios. We don't really have one because we record the shit in bedrooms. We record the shit in closets. We record the shit in basements. I don't know where these two record, but I'm in a bedroom. Hackstab / how we doing? Waterboy is definitely in the closet. Justin hasn't come out yet. I am perfectly comfortable with my sexuality.
I'm in a bedroom. Just want to make that clear. I'm in a bedroom.
We can't see
All
that.
right.
Event suppression.
I'm Hacky. That's Stabby. Justin still won't take on Slashy.
Just Justin.
Yeah, just Justin. We're gonna call him
Just
JJ,
Justin.
the jerk job.
Sure.
This week we are doing the remake, 1999's House on the Haunted Hill. This is Waterboy's pick. You want to tell us a little bit about the movie, or do you just, want to pretend like you know what you're doing?
I only do what I want to. So I watched this movie.
Oh my God.
You say
What is this how we're starting?
you're what I want to.
Dear God. Now we're having a sing along. Oh, this is hilarious.
Come on, Justin. I want that shit stuck in your head for the whole
Oh
podcast.
God, thank
Will
you.
be. That's
Lisa Loeb. I did not expect that. I swear to God, if I sing that tomorrow.
Horrible surgeries
Oh my
in the
God.
bottom of an institution. I can't fucking sing.
Yeah, that hurt my ears. Now I have a headache.
But so I saw this movie for the first time when I was 9 years old. When it was in theaters, and
What?
it scared the living shit out of me. I don't know what my parents were doing, letting me go see this movie, but goddamn, I had nightmares for a little while, and it's still a little. It's not frightening anymore, but I mean, the nostalgia of this movie just really hits me every time I watch it, and it's basically. I mean, if you've seen the remake, the old movie, it's pretty much just 5 people, $1 million, trying to survive a night in a haunted asylum. And it's directed by William Malone. He didn't do too many movies. He did another movie like Fear.com, which I remember.
Is that Post Malone's dad?
I think so, actually, yeah. It's
Posty.
Probably not. Probably not.
He did another horror movie, Fear.com. I saw that probably once. I can't even remember it too much.
Same. Very
Won a
forgettable.
Golden Globe, right? A couple Emmys, maybe an Oscar.
Yeah, actually, might have, yeah. So I'll skim through this. So we have our opening credits of this movie, which were pretty unsettling. I mean, they little weird for opening credits. We open up to an asylum worker walking and punching in for a normal day, just screams in the background, and proceeding to sharpen his pencils in a really seductive manner while blowing the excess wood shavings off.
Speaking of blowing excess wood shavings, dude, I can't see your mouth when you talk, so I'm just gonna insert a penis.
How is
Don't.
this?
Don't.
Just don't do that. Maybe just show him your mouth. Don't show him. That sounds weird too. This is wonderful.
If you pizza when you're forced to French fry, you're gonna have a bad time. All right.
That was a skiing analogy. Do you know what skiing is, Justin?
Skiing? Please, I don't want to know, because last time when you asked about the stranger, I didn't know, but now I know.
What about ski shooting?
How about we get back to this? So we had a pencil sharpener scene or something.
did,
Maybe
we did.
that's where you left off, please.
All right,
We-
so skiing is when you sit in the middle and there's a guy on your left and a guy on your right, and you hold their penises like ski poles.
I do remember the joke. There was like a joke there, but I understand. You don't have to animate for it. This is
Animate it.
animate. Just
Let me just open the animator real quick. Let me just make a quick video.
we're like 4 minutes into this and we're already derailed.
PowerPoint presentation.
See, this all leads up, dude. We got right into animation and the animator. The doctor in this insane asylum is the doctor, the guy from the Reanimator. See, it all comes full circle.
Look at that.
All right,
Oh
my
God.
bad. I
couldn't
didn't. All right, I'm sorry. Did not realize you actually had something you were going.
That was
somewhere with
amazing. I did not see that coming.
I know.
Yeah,
Life comes at you fast. Here we are. Buckle up, because it's gonna be.
smacks you right in the face.
Oh dear God. So anyway, beginning scene.
We witnessed Dr. Vannicut slicing open a patient while he's still conscious, and they're filming this. Panic ensues. There's a fire that breaks out in the asylum, and everybody breaks out and starts killing all the workers there, and stabbing the worker from earlier with freshly sharpened pencils, which somehow are like a foot long, and just
Right.
goes straight into his neck there.
Crazy kill.
Crazy fucking kill. Dr. Vannicut throws the lever to seal up the asylum so nobody can leave, and then titties, lots of titties.
Dude, so many titties in this movie. They're like alive titties,
God,
so it's
dude,
okay to get hard when you see
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But
It's
they're
not
gonna
like
be dead
it's not like
soon,
13
so
ghost
then
titties.
it's like it's shameful.
honestly.
I never thought about it like that, but I guess fair point.
Yeah, you got almost dead titty.
Okay.
Almost.
Like one titty's alive, the other
Still
titty's
counts. Still counts. All right.
Still
So Dr. Vannicut throws the letter to seal up the asylum so nobody can leave, and then we have Jean Grey in the bathtub enjoying a Bloody Mary. Not Jean Grey, actually, it's Evelyn. She wants to have her birthday party at a house on Haunted Hill. We cut over to Terror Incognito, which is Vincent Price. He works with roller coasters and amusement parks, and answers the phone. Well, he's got the reporters filming him for his new ride he's opening up with Spike from Buffy, and Sean, who was the other girl?
dead.
No,
Lisa
no.
Loeb. You say
Oh my God! Please
I
don't.
only want to
Sing.
ride your roller coaster.
Oh my dear God!
Yeah, he answers the phone. Evelyn, the reporter, asks, "Business or pleasure?" And he says, "Neither. That's my wife." His mustache is on point.
Really looks like
Honestly.
Vincent Price.
I want that mustache. So they go into this elevator where it seems like it's going to crash, and the reporters are freaking out, and the elevator
Mustache
starts
rides
freefalling.
for everyone. All right.
My dear God! What, you guys gotta get us canceled after like a couple episodes.
No, it's okay.
Don't
We're
worry,
just gonna,
we're gonna earn this explicit rating.
we're just gonna put in like you know how they have the 18+. We're just gonna put like feminists beware.
Oh my God!
Before it hits the ground, the screen comes on, and literally the best troll ever. The coaster was, and this coaster was actually the Hulk at Universal Studios, if anybody's ever been. Let's see here. We go back to.
Did you guys see Buffy the Camera Slayer? He dropped the fucking camera and then just started trying to jump.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Sorry, I had to say that.
Nope,
That was my favorite part of like the whole intro. Like I love the insane asylum and all that stuff, but the second he drops the camera and starts doing his little bunny hops, what the fuck is going on?
That was awesome.
Okay. So we cut after that to him shredding Evelyn's guest list for the party, and after he leaves the office after creating a brand new list, somebody hacks into his system to change the guest list to a group of different people. The guests are Blackburn, Melissa Marr, Eddie, and Sarah. And we come up to the gate where we see Pritchett, who owns the house, telling them to walk. They're going to have to walk the rest of the way because the driveway's out. Coming inside the house, we see stained glass on the top where you can see that the eyes are moving in the stained glass. If anybody noticed that, creeped me out a little bit when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Pritchett
Can
doesn't.
we not call him Pritchett, please? That's not his name. It's Corky Romano.
Do people even know who that is though?
I don't think it.
Chris Kattan.
That's all I could think about. The second I saw him, I was like, Corky?
No, I couldn't take Chris Kattan serious, but he was like my favorite part of this whole movie. I thought he was awesome. But sorry, continue.
The comedy in this movie, perfect. So Pritchett doesn't want anything to do with this fucking house at all. He's like, fuck this house.
Yeah, right.
Evelyn makes her grand entrance with "Who the fuck are all of you?" The glass breaks and Eddie jumps to save Evelyn, where a piece of glass almost goes straight through her head, but her power stopped it. Let the games begin. Get a funky old house, ain't it? Goes up to a security guy eating a sandwich, zooming in on the bedroom where Price and Evelyn are, having a little conversation about who the fuck, fucked up this guest list. And Pritchett really wants his money. Like he really wants to get the fuck out of there. $1 million each if they live through the night. As soon as Pritchett gets his check, grinding sounds are heard. The doors are starting to close, going into lockdown. And he didn't make it out, unfortunately. Then they were like, is this a joke? Pritchett's not laughing. The house is alive and we're all going to die.
Awesome quote.
They think it was Price who initiated this lockdown. So we have to go to the basement to find a switch for the door mechanism. They're going down in the basement, turn on the lights, revealing muscle structures inside of glass cases going in the basement with Sarah and Eddie. Now, these structures I have seen before. I'm pretty sure these are in a museum somewhere. Not exactly sure which museum.
I feel like they would have looked much better if it was encased in water.
Yes.
Not so fake looking.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's fake and it's supposed to be for scientific shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like the effect would have looked a lot better if it was like a test tube type thing.
Oh, 100%.
No, I got you.
So we get Sarah almost gets completely destroyed by concrete falling. Eddie pulls her back. Price was talking to the security guy saying that he didn't seal the doors and thinks Evelyn had something to do with it. Then somehow,
that bitch, how did she do it? That bitch.
Somehow Price jump scares them out of nowhere, around the corner when it was just with the security guard.
He's so creepy.
They go to the electric shock therapy room. Then we see the saturation chamber and Vanicate treatment for schizophrenia. What would drive a madman sane could drive a sane man mad. Which is pretty excellent wording there.
Awesome quote right there.
Yeah, but then he follows it up and he's like, or something. I don't know.
Or something.
No, that's best.
This says a perfectly good quote.
Then ruins it.
Did you guys notice how fucking uncleanliness, disgusting the prop master is in this? Did you guys notice that? He literally is sitting down and he goes to grab his cheeseburger, looks at it, dips it in what looks like an ashtray, and then puts it back, grabs the pizza. Dude, this is what he does.
This guy's got so much food.
Dude, he smells his pizza, then he dabs his hand in the ashtray, drops the pizza, and then grabs a sloppy ass fucking Whopper from Burger King and just eats it and then drops the entire burger on a stack of Blockbuster videos. If this isn't 1999, I don't know what is.
No, 100%.
Cross contamination. Fuck that.
I got my ashtray.
Somehow Pritchett and Price get split up from Eddie and Sarah. And Sarah randomly sticking her hand into a hole with a bunch of old wires, because why not?
Every dad ever watched this movie and was like, no,
What
bitch.
the fuck?
That's how you die.
I was cringing.
Eddie asks who Sarah really is. I've been saying her name is Sarah. Her name that she let everybody know, Jennifer Jensen.
Yeah.
Which there's actually I had this DVD when I was growing up, and later behind the scenes or deleted scenes, you could see how she actually got the invitation from the real Jennifer Jensen.
Yeah.
And getting fired and stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot of key scenes in this movie that they deleted that are necessary to the story.
Tons.
Right. Yeah, because that's kind of confusing.
Yeah. Eddie asked who Sarah is. She went in and she was fired from her job, and she's explaining as she's explaining this to Eddie, she gets split away from him, and she thinks she sees him, but just walking away from her, randomly sees a body shaking. Eddie falls into a huge vat of blood, and Sarah tries to rescue him, but it isn't Eddie, and it starts to try and drag Sarah inside. When Eddie comes up behind her and says, "What the hell are you doing?" And coming upstairs. They think this is all Price's fault. Eddie said, "What is this?" And Pritchett chimes in saying, "That's nothing. You've just been playing with a ghost. Wait until the darkness gets loose in this place. That's a whole bunch of crazy shit. You'll hate that shit."
Yes, you're gonna hate that shit. So
Mel-
good.
So we get Melissa randomly venturing by herself into the basement because I would never fucking do this. I don't know. So dumb. Trying to get something on video. Cool shot comes up. She's looking into the room with her camera, and you can tell this is from the 90s. I mean, look at this fucking camera.
Oh yeah.
And
She's got like a fucking gigantic Game Boy.
Right?
looking through her camera at Vanigat performing a surgery, much like the beginning of the movie, and she moves her camera down and there's nothing there, and she moves it back up and they all start to stare at her. Creepy as fuck.
That was a really cool scene.
Honestly. She turns around and sees a monster and the big flash of otherworldly shit where her blood-curdling scream was heard by the rest of the guests upstairs. Pritchett said, "Jesus, she's dead. She was cute too. God, I would like to get laid before I die."
Dude, Corky Romano was just fucking smashed this whole movie.
All he wanted to do was drink. And the best
Give me
part
some
is like
scotch.
the best part, like what you're saying there, he's like, damn, I want to get laid. Then he looks at like Evelyn and he's just like, how you doing?
No chance. No chance.
Like just and yeah, she looks disgusted.
Down in the basement, we see a puddle of blood with Melissa's camera and drag marks going up the side of the wall, onto the ceiling, and into the house. Looking into the camera when they go back upstairs, they see Melissa's bloody hand and watch as she gets dragged. And we find out that the guns are actually loaded after almost shooting Price. Evelyn says she's retiring for the night, and if anybody happens to even look through the peephole, she's going to empty the gun into their fucking head. Price checks in on his security guy, and he sees his face has been completely carved out like an ice cream scooper was taken to his face, much like this right here. And he sees Vanigat with the knife glitching and shaking on screen. And it's crazy. I actually looked up this in the scene. It was actually like played backwards. It was weird how the scene.
Yeah. I love this effect, like the twitching and like all that stuff.
Freaky as shit.
Love it so much.
Very creepy.
Electricity starts to surge through the house, and everybody meets up and goes into the electric chamber. And we see Evelyn, and she is getting electrocuted. And when they shut it off and remove the thing, we see blood coming out of her mouth. A fight ensues with Eddie and Price. You know, Price thinking somebody, fucking killed his wife, and Eddie ends up knocking him out. And they end up locking him in the saturation chamber. Now, Blackburn stays behind with Price while Pritchett, Eddie, and Sarah head back upstairs. Blackburn turns on the chamber, and it starts to spin with a bunch of flashing lights. Eddie and Sarah go into Vanigat's office, and then it backtracks to Price, the spinning, and Price putting on the goggles, and he starts to see an image that looks almost like a Van Gogh painting, is what I could describe it as, with his mind starting to go crazy. And we see, like, in his mind, I guess, being wheeled with this weird fucking thing over his mouth, like torture thing.
Creepy.
And titties. More titties.
More titties. Yeah, these were dead titties, though. They were dead, water submerged, floating bags of breastises.
Yeah.
This was a weird scene. There was like a guy playing basketball, like you said, like swimming naked people.
Yeah.
And then how about when he like looks at the girls and then the blood comes out of her mouth like in the water?
And then the face like fucking.
And then the face like turns into the whole head and screams.
Insane.
Dude, if the Smashing Pumpkins, Nine Inch Nails, and Rob Zombie had a music video, baby, it would be this.
Dude, 100% was like a music video from the 90s from like those bands. Like,
dude,
very Nine Inch Nails video.
Oh.
That nurse and Vanigat right there looked fucking creepy as hell.
Yeah.
Makeup on point. All right. They figure out Blackburn's name isn't actually on that list. We find out that it's revealed that the names of the staff, of the 5 sadistic staff, were the ones that came on the list.
Yep.
And they don't see Blackburn's name there. So we cut to Blackburn cleaning and kissing Evelyn, going all Bill Cosby on her before giving her a shot and gets her to wake up. And it was their plan all along to make it seem like she was dead. But Evelyn says that they won't believe that and they need another body. And she starts going to town, stabbing and killing Blackburn. Fucking crazy turn of events there.
Crazy scene right there.
And upstairs, they're wondering where the fuck Blackburn is, and Pritchett says he's dead. If he's not back yet, he's dead. Evelyn walking to the saturation chamber to pull out Vincent, and Pritchett finds the saw worth all the blood, and they go to saturation chamber where they had Price, but they find Blackburn's body when they open the door falling out, and his head on the door. Now Sarah starts
This is
hearing,
such a fucking 90s kill.
oh,
Like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is,
Oh yeah.
like the only thing I could think about was like I can't put my finger on what scene it was, but I feel like it stems from I Still Know What You Did Last Summer,
oh,
when they like prop the dudes up like Jack Black and stuff. I feel like it's one of those scenes.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. Definitely.
and also like the blood in this movie, so not like you can completely tell that it's not real blood, like even looking
yeah.
like it, almost
Yeah.
like how they did like the Sleepy Hollow blood, how it looked in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. And they Sarah starts hearing crying, thinking it's coming from Melissa, and Price pops out with blood on his hands, still dazed and confused, and Sarah unloads the fucking gun on him, thinking it was all him. And they go upstairs, and then Evelyn walks back out there. Why she doesn't have any shoes on, I don't know. That floor's so gross. Comes back out to check on Price. From the first moment I set eyes on you, I have always loved your money.
Your money.
And then
At least she's honest. I mean,
Yep,
honesty
honestly,
is,
I mean,
is
Gold
the key
digger.
to a happy relationship.
She's a gold digger.
we're way out of town.
Who digs on me? She
Uh,
gives me money.
Oh my dear God. It's way too much singing.
Yeah, she's trifling. All right. Price grabs onto Evelyn, and he had a bulletproof vest on the whole time. But when I saw the scene, like when he first gets shot, you could clearly see blood coming out. It wasn't said anywhere in this, but did he actually have like blood packs to make it look like he actually got shot?
Oh yeah, dude. Well, he's a prop master. Like he's in this shit for a living. And if you remember when he rips open his shirt, he's like, I'm drawing a fucking blank right now, dude. But he rips open his shirt and he's like,
He says,
what's his name?
He says, I'm Steven goddamn Price.
Yeah. I wanted to call him Vincent Price like 100 times, but I'm
I know,
like,
but
that's
you guys
not
call
it.
him Vincent Price.
And I'm sitting
You guys
there
know that's not
yeah.
actual Vincent Price, right?
Yeah, dude. This is like when I did 30 Days a Night, and I kept calling Eben. I kept calling him John.
Yeah. I know, I was like, so confused. Yeah, Steven Price. Mr. Steven
I'm
Price.
Steven Price,
Dude,
bitch.
I'm not gonna lie. I've said Vincent this whole time too. Like when I'm
I
not
was so
saying
confused.
Price.
I'm like, you guys do know, like, this is the remake, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm Vincent still stays.
I'm Rick James, bitch. All right, hurry up, Waterboy. You're taking too long.
Happy birthday, baby. And he pushes her into the door from earlier that, it was shit coming out of there. Or the darkness starts coming at her and grabs her, and then she disintegrates into the ink blot ghost. Price backs up into the cupboard where we find Melissa's body parts. More titty.
Titties, titties, titties. Boop, boop.
And we see-
Titties.
You see the ink blot ghost saying, "They're all here. Everyone who's died. Who's responsible? It's your turn." And starts chasing. And Pritchett, Sarah, and Eddie hear Price screaming to open the door. And Price moves into a doorway, and the ink blot takes Pritchett. Price tells them to run. We see the door flexing and busts open. The whole house is shaken while the darkness is coming out after them.
Bro, this thing moves so fucking slow.
Honestly,
I could outrun it.
well, it's ink. I mean,
Oh, dude, Corky Romano's death.
fucking terrible.
Really? It was horrible. The fucking door opened and he had enough time to turn around and go,
Yeah, it's
what the fuck?
terrible.
The special effects here. Oh my God.
That's so good for its time, honestly.
I actually have that down. I was like, for a mix of CGI and practical effects, Evelyn's death really wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
So we start running towards the attic where Price thinks where the pulleys could be. And the ink blot disappears into the floor, and it starts blowing up after them. Cut to Price looking for the pulley system, and he throws a pipe after getting pissed, and it hits the mechanism where the door lifts up a little. So much for an engineering degree. And Melissa sees Sarah heading up, and she's inside the ink blot. Where are you going? You have to stay for my show. And the ink blot ghost heads into the attic after them and starts tearing away at the rope, holding the door open. It takes Price, and Thanos snaps him right there. Eddie takes Sarah and pushes her outside before the door closes with Eddie still inside. We hear cackling from the ink blot, and all the souls start speaking. And Eddie just starts screaming, saying he was adopted.
I'm adopted!
I'm adopted.
And then we see Ghost Pritchett, and he starts pulling on the rope, and Sarah pulls him on the outside, and the ink blot disappears back into the house. And somehow the checks are in the door.
It literally, like, the house was like, you two didn't belong here to begin with, so here you go. It's a little hush-hush money. Shut up.
But then we also see they're at the very top of the fucking place. No way to call anybody.
Right.
And how do we get down from here? And then the credits roll. And like a Marvel movie, we get a post-credit scene where we see Price and Evelyn being tortured like Vaniket was at the beginning of the movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I didn't stick around for that.
You guys didn't see that?
Wait, what?
There was
What
a
are you
post-credit
talking
scene
about?
that was black and white where it was shown like on the old camera where Evelyn and Price are being tortured.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to go back and check that out.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. I did not know.
And that's the movie.
And that's the
See you
movie.
later. Fuck off. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. That's it. All right, bye.
Just
I wasn't sure. Oh my god, I must have signed off.
Oh, God.
Say, aren't we gonna do
Justin,
fun facts?
yes. Well, yeah. Let's do some fun facts. You guys got any? I don't.
What?
Sean,
What?
let's do our rankings first, because I feel like Sean's gonna give it like a 1. Waterboy, you suck because you picked it. So what do you give it, Waterboy?
I mean,
1 through 10. How many jaw lines do you give it behind you?
I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 jawline.
Get it? All right, Sean, what do you give it, Sean? And then I'll go last.
Me? All right. So this movie's got a ton of nostalgia for me. This movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Like, literally, like, I'm pretty sure there was a point in time where I shit my pants. So I'm going to go with a 5.5 out of 10. Because now, thinking about it and watching it as an adult and seeing it, there's no fucking way this movie's scary at all.
No.
Oh, man.
My favorite part is, like, it has that 90s trope, like, fucking score in the background of, like, heavy guitar riffs.
Oh,
The second
yeah.
the murders start kicking off, and I'm like, I love this. Yes. Everything else in the movie sucks.
Dude, I even wrote a note. There was like a 2.5 minute, like, awesome where it showed all the different people, and it was like that. It was like that crazy, like, 90s, like, intense music going on, and it was badass.
I'm pretty sure where this is it's a Dark Castle film, right? Am I getting that right?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm pretty sure because they did this, they did Ghost Ship, they did 13 Ghosts,
13 Ghosts.
stuff like that. All these movies have that same score when, like, the shit hits the fan.
Oh, they're
and
all
that's
the
my
same
favorite
feel.
part
Like,
of
you
every
can-
one of those movies.
Like, we'll eventually do the movie, but 13 Ghosts, when you watch it, after watching this movie, you're like, holy shit. The simulators are crazy.
Yeah, can I say, all right, first of all, my ranking, I'll just get it done with. I gave it a 6.4 because I do think it's fun, but when I went into this, I knew I'd seen it before, but the same thing, I haven't seen this for so long. When you picked this, I was thinking 13 Ghosts. Like, I know I have seen this once. I think I saw this once a million years ago, and I kind of remembered parts in here and there, but in my mind, I was like you said, the similarities, I was thinking kind of like it was like 13 Ghosts, but the movie is fun overall. I gave it like a 6.4. I still think it's fun, but yeah.
All right. And do you have any fun facts, Justin?
I do. The Wilson Pritchard character, he was the only character that is actually in both films, this and the 1959 film. I thought that was really cool. He was the only person that's exact name. Like, there was a Watson Pritchard in the 1959 movie. Thought that was pretty cool. And what else do I got? Oh, and one of the background scenes when what's this guy's name? Price was talking to that cameraman guy. Freddy Krueger's glove was in the background in the corner. I thought that was really
What?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to rewatch that.
Yeah, it's earlier on when he's talking to the camera guy. I forget. I think the first time they're talking, and Freddy's glove is in there. And then I think I got two more. The first person to die in the movie was the actual screenwriter for the movie. In the flashback scene, the guy that got killed right away, like a minute into the film, he was actually the movie screenwriter. So
yeah,
I thought
dude, he got the subway pencils through his.
Yeah, that was the
So,
screenwriter.
He went in with $5.99 and they gave him a foot long.
$5.
And I'll say my last thing before you guys can take back over. The whole challenge of tying every single movie we watched into the Halloween series. I had to dig deep again. But here we go. Greg Nicotero, the special effects. Yeah, Nicotero. He did the special effects makeup in this movie, and he also did the special makeup effects in Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers. Let's go.
Dude,
Let's do it.
How you found that digging, bro?
That was tough.
Crazy.
That was tough, but let's fucking go.
Let's go.
What'd you guys think of like the house per se? You know what I mean? When I first saw it, I thought hands down. I saw it from a distance, and I was like, "This looks like a Superman's lair, like the fucking the Daily Planet or the
fucking Teen Titans,
whatever the fuck it's called." Yeah. And then when they got there and they walked up the driveway and they showed it like up close with like the spotlights and stuff, and I was like, "There's no fucking way you guys can tell me we're not in Gotham right now, and that's not the bat symbol."
The bat symbol. No, 100% looked like the bat symbol was going on. And how the house is like built into that mountain like that or whatever that is, like the landscape, it looked like that.
I have heard a lot of other podcasts, like, they're like, why do they keep calling it a house? The only thing I can think of is, like, the size of it. Obviously, it's an institution. It's a hospital and all that stuff. But they enter through, like, a house. You know what I mean? And I can think of... Go ahead, Justin.
No, I thought that was... So I kept... Like, when I was taking notes, I was like, what do I call this place? I was like, a hospital, sanitarium, like, house. Like, it is weird. Because, like you said, it does look... It's like a house on the upstairs, but it's got a whole entire... I don't know. That is a weird. I thought of that when I was watching the movie.
And the only thing I can think of is when you see like, let's take a nursing home for an example, like the sheer size of what was clearly once a house now turned into like a nursing home or like an office building, and they call it like, you know, the Hope House or like the Price House.
Yeah.
Like house is just someone lives there, and with this hospital after they built it. I was thinking like the very top floors where like they had a bedroom, they had a bar, they had all that shit. Maybe that's where the head doctor lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
I don't know. That was just my way of trying to like figure it out.
Yeah.
And then just the basement and all that was all institution.
Hey, did you guys see the original film or not?
No, I plan on watching it.
Yeah, I watched. So I haven't seen it, but prepping for this movie, I was looking where we could watch this movie, and I saw some like site that said, "Oh, it's free here," and it had the cover of 1999. So I clicked on that. It was like Bumblebee.tv. So I downloaded the app and I started watching it, and I watched 6 minutes of the old movie before I forgot what I was doing. Like it took me a second. I thought it was a flashback. I watched this. And I'm like, oh man, this is like really black and white. And it took me 6 minutes into, wait a minute, when is it coming? I'm like, what am I doing? And so whatever that Bumblebee.tv free thing is, they showed the 1999 cover. I clicked on it. I downloaded the app just to watch this movie. And I watched 6 minutes of the old movie. And what also is so crazy is how crazy this guy looks like Vincent Price. Like he looks so much like Vincent Price from the first movie. That's pretty incredible. But I just wanted to share that.
I heard a lot of people call him a knockoff James Woods.
I definitely see it.
Yeah.
I can see it, but
that mustache though.
That mustache.
And that about. Well, I will say one thing. This does have a sequel, which maybe we'll do one day.
House on the Haunted Hill.
Oh my God! Have you guys? Is that any good? I've heard of that. I never went and saw it. It's probably so bad, huh?
It's not the greatest.
It's probably so bad.
But I'll touch on a point in that movie. So we find out why all the ghosts are, in the house or, staying there. And it's because they have, Vaniket was a Satanist, and they have this Bahamut idol inside of the house, at the bottom of the house, that keeps all these ghosts inside the house. And that's why they're there. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like an Indiana Jones type of movie.
Huh. That's a wild turn.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
but that is the movie. Yeah. And Sean.
All right, Hack Stab Slash. Next week we are watching bloodfest. If you haven't seen this film, I highly recommend you see it. It is one hell of a fucking ride, and it's currently free on Freevee. Let's get it.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Hey,
I'm Hacky, that's Stabby. Justin may become Slashy, but we never know
Just
because,
Justin.
you know,
He's definitely
JJ. I'm just Justin.
All right, and that's over.
Later.